SAPC_SEC_2405 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. In the administration console of the Cloud Identity Services, which system property types can you add? Note: there are two correct answers to this question. A. Standard, B. Internal, C. Credential, D. Default. The answer is AC. Standard properties are predefined attributes provided by SAP, such as email, user ID, first, last name, and can be extended for user management. Credential properties relate to authentication methods, like passwords, certificates, tokens. Internal properties are system-handled and cannot be manually added. Default is not a valid property type in this context. Within the SAP Cloud Identity Services Administration Console, for which type of system can you configure both read and write transformations? A. Source systems. B. Target systems. C. Proxy systems. The answer is B. Target systems support both read, importing data into identity authentication, provisioning, and write transformations, sending user data out. Source systems typically allow only read transformations because they provide data. Proxy systems serve as connectors and do not support full read-write transformations. Where do you configure the social media deny providers to block certain identity providers in an SAP environment? A. In the SAP BTP Cockpit Account Explorer. B. In the code editor of the SAP Business Application Studio. C. In the administration console for SAP Cloud Identity Services. The answer is C. Social login providers, Google, Facebook, etc., are managed through SAP Cloud Identity Services. The administration console allows administrators to configure both allowed and denied social identity providers. SAP BTP Cockpit and Business Application Studio do not manage authentication providers at this level. In SAP Cloud Identity Services transformations, what is the purpose of using transformation variables? A. To save data to the output JSON file. B. To save data permanently. C. To save data temporarily. The answer is C. Transformation variables are used during the execution of a mapping or transformation to temporarily store values for later use in the same process. They are not stored permanently and are not directly written to the output JSON file. Their main role is to simplify complex mappings by holding intermediate results. In the SAP Cloud Identity Services Administration Console, which of the following can be configured as authentication providers? Choose 2. A. Fieldglass. B. SuccessFactors. C. Concur. D. Ariba. The answer is B. C. SAP SuccessFactors and SAP Concur can both serve as authentication providers in SAP Cloud Identity Services, allowing user authentication via their identity data. SAP Fieldglass and SAP Ariba are integrated for procurement, workforce management but are not directly supported as authentication providers in identity authentication. When setting up security-relevant objects in SAP BTP, in which order should they be defined? A. Role collection right-pointing arrow role template right-pointing arrow role. B. Role template right-pointing arrow role right-pointing arrow role collection. C. Role right-pointing arrow role collection right-pointing arrow role template. The answer is B. In SAP BTP Security, role templates define the authorization structure in the application descriptor, app level. Roles are created based on those templates, app-specific assignments. Role collections bundle roles together for assignment to users or groups. This ensures a bottom-up design, starting from definition to assignment. Which of the following are core services provided by the SAP Identity Authentication Service, IAS? Choose 2. A. Authentication. B. Single sign-on. C. Central User Repository. D. Policy refinement. The answer is AB. IAS provides secure user authentication and supports single sign-on, SSO, across SAP and third-party applications. It does not act as a central user repository. That's handled by identity provisioning or SAP SuccessFactors, depending on landscape. Policy refinement is part of governance, compliance, identity access governance, not IAS itself. Which of the following are valid use cases for a local identity directory, LID, in SAP Cloud Identity Services? Choose 3. A. Hybrid mode. B. Merging attributes. C. S/4HANA use case. D. Proxy mode. E. Classic use case. The answer is ACE. Classic use case. Local identity directory can act as the main user store. Hybrid mode combines local identity directory with other identity providers, such as SuccessFactors or AD, for flexible setups. S/4HANA use case integrates with S/4HANA for user management and authentication. Merging attributes is not a formal use case, it's a transformation feature. Proxy mode is not an official local identity directory use case. Proxying is handled differently in identity authentication. In SAP BTP, which types of users are distinguished for security and access management? Choose 2. A. Business users. B. Technical users. C. Platform users. D. Key users. The answer is BC. Technical users are non-human users, such as service accounts or system integrations, used for automated processes. Platform users are users who log into SAP BTP for administrative or development purposes. Business users and key users refer more to roles in applications like SAP S/4HANA, not the BTP platform itself. Which of the following cryptographic libraries are provided by SAP for secure operations? Choose 2. A. Cryptlib. B. Seclib. CSAP CRYPTOLIB. D. Common Cryptolib. The answer is BC. SAP CRYPTOLIB is SAP's primary cryptographic library, used for SSL, TLS, encryption, and digital signatures. SecLib is another SAP-provided library for secure operations within SAP systems. CryptLib and Common Cryptolib are external libraries, not native SAP solutions.